Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I will be bringing to you, I'm gonna call this a special occasions makeup tutorial since Christmas is obviously over. So if you're interested to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and just keep on watching. Hi babies. So this is the look that we're gonna go for today. Obviously I already did one eye at a time reasons and stuff. So I always like to start it off with my transition shades. This here is by Anastasia Beverly Hills and it's called New Yorker. It's just a very light brownish color, a shade that just works for me. It helps all the other shadows blend together and it just gives you a nice base. Over that, I went in with the same palette and the color is called OG. Now, if you can tell, it is a little more intense. I just felt like the first shade didn't really do what I wanted it to do. After that, we're going into the Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow palette, and this here is in the shade Inside Job. And so I'm just patting the shadow on the outer V of the eye. I keep switching between blending and patting. I find that if you only blend, sometimes it just seems like forever to actually apply the shadow. I feel like if you dab a little bit on there first, you get the intensity of the shadow, and then with the blending, you can just kind of fix everything that needs to be fixed, if that makes any sense. And you just want to keep going in, back and forth, add as much color as you want to make it as intense as you personally like it. Next here, I'm going in with this eyeshadow by Color Drain, and this is in the color Champagne Life. I find it to be pretty goldish, but it is a pretty light gold. It looks a little lighter here than it actually is in real life, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and I just applied that on my lid. After that, I went back into the green just to make sure that all the edges are blended nicely. And that is actually the secret to all eyeshadow looks. You just want to keep going back and forth between shadows and brushes to make sure everything is blended together very nicely. All right, after that, I went in with this Artist Couture highlighter, and I just wanted to make the lighter shade a little more intense. Although I will say I find that it kind of took away a little bit from the gold. It made it a little more champagne-ish, but it looked very beautiful. All right, this shade right here is by Space Case Cosmetics, and it is in the color Messy Lochnessy, and I just used this as a highlighter shade, I guess, for the inner corner. I did not want the inner corner to be too bright, just because I wanted the green to really be coming out very intensely. After that, I just applied a black eyeliner. You can use whichever liner you wanted. I used the Tattoo liner by Kat Von D Cosmetics. It's one of my favorites. It is pretty good though. I didn't want a crazy wing, so I went pretty chilled. Apply some mascara, of course, getting ready for those falsies. As lashes, I went in by these doll lashes in the style Eva. These are literally one of my favorites, you guys. You can find them on Amazon, I believe. I'm not sure, but 100% definitely on Beauty Bay. All right, for lip liner, I applied this one here by Makeup Revolution, and this is called, the style is called Classic. Now, I will say it's not really as intense as I hoped it would have been. But I will say I did have some lip balm on, so that probably didn't help. And you just want to make sure you contour your lips. It didn't matter to me because I already knew that the shade I was going to go over with over the liner was going to be way more intense, but I feel like it still gives you a nice base. And you just want to fill out the lips too, which helps the lipstick to just stay on a little bit longer. All right, applied my lashes. Normally I cut this part out, but this time I was like, you know what? Let me just show the ladies how I do it. I use whatever works. I started off with my fingers, then I go on with my tweezers. Please be careful on your eyes with tweezers. And then I go back to my hands again. Whatever works to make those babies last, okay? While the other lash with the lash glue is still drying, I went ahead and applied my lipstick. This one here is my absolute favorite red. It is by Anastasia Beverly Hills and it's called Sarafine. In this shade, you guys, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I feel like it's not too light, it's not too dark. It's a beautiful, rich red. The only thing I will say is they do dry down very, very dry. So if you want to wear this for hours, it's gonna dry out your lips a little bit, so you might want to apply something over it. Yeah, but that was it already, babies. Really not that difficult. I also applied a little bit of the green shade on the lower lash line, applied some mascara, and that pretty much was it. Oh, I did my hair, that's why I look a little bit different. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you leave me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you guys soon, babies. Love you.